Morning, everyone. Welcome to another This Might Hurt. I am I'm a little off today. I have this piece of pink watermelon tourmaline that I usually have near the camera when I record, and I can't find it, and it's kind of troubling me. And I kind of know that if you lose a stone, it's because you don't need its energy anymore. But it makes me sad. Yeah. So anyway, happy Taurus season to you. It is 420. It's the beginning of Taurus season, first decan of Taurus. 5 of Pentacles, I believe, is the tarot card that goes with that one. That's that feeling left out energy. But I wonder if we could alchemize that into we're not letting things in that don't serve us anymore. If we can be the ones who can be discerning instead of the ones being pushed out, we're the ones not letting people in. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I don't mean that we're cold and heartless. I mean that we just don't need to show our complete authenticity to people who have no capacity to carry it. We talked last week a little bit about EQ and knowing that certain people just don't have the capacity to handle big emotions, and they will often feel attacked when you try to explain them. So having that discernment, right? So the 5 of Cups, having that discernment to know, the 5 of Pentacles, having the discernment to know that, who can hold that and who can't, and who do we trust to hold us, right? To hold us. My friend Marion showed me that last week, or 2 weeks ago. She did a reading for me, and she said she just felt like being held that way. And are we able to find those people and discern who those people are? So I think that's what the energy of the first decan for me is, anyway. I invite you to reflect on that card and see what that means to you. But anyway, let's get the energies for today. Energies for today. Energies for today. That's too many. Energies for today. Okay. The Lover's on its side and the World in reverse. So I really hate to say it, but until you love yourself, you're going to repeat cycles. Until we know how to hold ourselves, like I was just talking about, being discerning and those people that can hold your emotions and hold that level with you. You have to learn to do it for yourself too. And it's hard, guys. It's hard. I had a little bit of a panic attack last night, and as a counselor, I want to push through it and do the things that I'm teaching my clients to do and be able to regulate myself and so forth. And I had to use my medication and I had to reach out to support systems. But does that mean that I can't do it? No, it just means that in times of trial and tribulation, we may need another person, and that's okay. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to ask for help. I have a really hard time with that. Sorry about that. Frog in my throat. Hopefully it's gone now. But I have a really hard time with asking for help. And there's certain people that I'm comfortable asking for help from, and then everybody else, it's like I go to send the text or I go to make the phone call, and then I stop myself. Why is that? Why am I stopping myself? Why am I not letting the cycle progress? Why am I not letting the cycle end? We have to be able to ask for help. I don't know why so vehemently I feel like this not asking for help is leading to these repeating of cycles. But call your people in, right? Call your people in energetically, physically, spiritually, whichever way. But call your people in because they love you. They love you, and they can hold you, right? They can hold that emotion, and know that yes, you can do that for yourself, but you don't have to all the time. You don't have to all the time, right? We weren't meant to walk this world alone. We are wired for connection as humans. And that is just a human thing. That's not a good thing or a bad thing. We've got the Hermit on its side. You are the Hermit. You are the light, and you are the lantern. And maybe it's kind of wobbly right now. Maybe you're standing on uneven ground. Maybe you're feeling a bit chaotic. I can relate with that. I'm in the process of moving, and there's a chaos that happens. I was telling my aunt last night, it just makes me anxious when things aren't put away. And I could probably trace that back to some childhood shit, but having my house in disarray right now is giving me pause, giving me anxiety. But knowing that I am the safety, right? I am the safety that I seek. The safety I seek is found within me because I am that light. I am the person holding the light. I am the person looking at the person holding the light. There's 3 of us in there, right? Mind, body, and Spirit. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Onward and upward. Next card, please. Okay, Temperance in reverse again. Well, we got her the other day, and the Five of Swords. Wow, and they came out together the other day, too. If you're going to dysregulate, guys, you're going to be throwing shade. You're going to be looking at, or maybe it's when you're looking at other people, when you're comparing. Like, comparison is the thief of joy. I think that's what I'm getting there. Comparison is the thief of joy. Don't worry about what they're doing. Don't worry about what they're doing. Worry about what you're doing. Worry about your feet being on the earth and in the water in perfect logic and emotion balance, and pouring into your cup and making it creative, turning it into fire, right? Alchemizing. Don't pay attention. Like, eye on the prize, guys. Eye on the prize. What's our advice? What is our advice for today? Hanged Man in reverse. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Six of Swords in reverse. Two sixes. Interesting. Sixes represent love. Hanged Man in reverse. So continuing to maybe try to see things from their side the way they always have, not the way that you want them to see them, right? We have to accept, guys, that some people just don't want to heal. They are perfect, and they've done their healing work. You know, I have a friend, Dean, who tells me all the time, oh, I did the therapy thing. I'm good. I'm like, okay, all right. I'm going to let you continue to see things the way you've always seen them. And then we had the Six of Pentacles. So that balance of resources, right? The everybody, actually on this one I'm getting, I feel like it's overgiving. Be wary of overgiving or overtaking. Like, make sure there's a balance there in resources, right? So if someone's helping you, that you offer to help back, or that you're not being taken advantage of, and that you're not the one taking advantage of others. And the Six of Swords in the reverse, because what is calm might get a little chaotic for a minute, right? Just like I was telling you guys, I'm moving right now. I have to embrace the chaos. I have to embrace the chaos that is my house right now. Boxes everywhere, bags everywhere, waiting for people to come and pick things up or help me out in different ways. And it's a bit chaotic. That's okay, because out of chaos comes calm, right? Out of chaos comes order. There's always a pattern to be found in chaos if you let yourself be still enough to see it. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So feeling like maybe a little scattered with the resources. We talked last week about this being, I'm not as frugal as I could be. But again, can you put a price on your peace? Probably not, right? I'm paying an exorbitant amount of money to have movers come in and move my stuff and carry the boxes and drive the trucks and all the things, because those things give me anxiety. And is it the frugal thing to do? Definitely not. But is it what I need to do to protect my peace? Absolutely. And I'm okay with that. There might be more of that coming. More of that. I'm going to need to spend some extra earth resources to reserve my spiritual resources. And that therein lies the balance, right, of those resources. Sometimes my spiritual resources have to take priority over those earthly resources. And a lot of people don't understand that, right? They're in this 3D world. They're maybe not on the path, and they're just all about the Benjamins, if you will. So, know that it's just resources. Money's just an energy. It happens to be green. Energy only stays fresh. Fresh, is that the word I want to use? Well, we'll use it. Stays fresh when it flows, right? So if you think about a river, if a river doesn't flow, bacteria builds up, it gets stagnant. You get sick if you swim in that water. It needs to flow, right? And I see money much the same way as I see that river. So be gentle with yourself. Ask for help when you need to. Don't repeat cycles. And if you do sense that you're repeating a cycle, then break it. You don't have to play it out. You don't have to do the thing, right? Just at the point that you're aware of it, which is, I said last week that the reversals were an awareness of. Be aware that a cycle could be ending right now, and take steps to make that happen. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. You guys take care. We'll chat tomorrow.